Hi, my name is James Shepard. I'm making a mini-series on the opening pitch that always works. This is part 2 in that mini-series. In part 1, I talked about presenting honest information about your business. It's so important. You got to think of yourself as a business. You got to be honest with the prospect. Don't try to come up with some catchy, "Ooh, I've got this opening pitch and it's, I can trick them into, whatever." Okay, maybe you can. I don't know. You're probably not going to sleep as good at night if you do, and the odds are you're probably not anyway. They're going to figure it out really quickly. Business owners are pretty savvy and smart about picking out people that are honest or dishonest. Otherwise, they would have been out of business a long time ago, because in business, everybody's trying to screw you all the time. So you get pretty good at that. So I would not advise you go that strategy. Instead, present honest information about your business. So make sure you watch part 1. Once you get past that stage and you've got that kind of, I call it your 10 to 20 second elevator pitch about your business, then you're going to go into sincere interest in collecting information. Sincere interest in collecting information. Now, let me give you kind of the extremes of this, okay? On the one extreme, if you're brand new to the industry, like literally you're watching this video and you're thinking, "I'm going to go out in the field today. This is my first day in the field." Like if that's you, let me tell you what to do, okay? Number 1, calm down, okay? Just chill. You're gonna be fine. You're not like going to battle. There's not like an enemy that's advancing on you right now. Like you're okay. You're gonna walk into a business in the United States of America, which is your legal right to do. You're gonna be fine, okay? When you walk into the business, let me tell you what you do. When you go in, do you try to sell them? No, you don't know what you're talking about yet. It's your first day, okay? Here's all you do. You walk in, be honest, tell them about you. "Hey, I'm just starting my business here in the area." And then you have a sincere, genuine interest in collecting information and just say, "Hey, the reason I'm here today is I'm taking a survey. And all I'm trying to do is get a better feel for my market. I want to know who my competitors are. Are people happy with my competitors? Is there maybe something I could provide that would be better? Would you just mind answering about like 3 or 4 questions just about who you're currently processing with?" Again, not trying to sell you anything today. I'm just starting my business. I'm just trying to get a little bit more information to make sure I'm bringing the right products and services to market. Do you have like 2 minutes for me to help me out? That's a good pitch, okay? It's just, you sincerely just want to know. You're not trying to sell them anything. You're just getting some survey questions, get answers to your questions, and then leave. I know a lot of sales managers or whatever are going to watch this and go, "Oh, James, what are you telling my reps to do?" I'm trying to tell your reps to do something so that they don't leave you in a week when you're forcing them to go out there and sell, 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 sell. They don't even know what they're doing and they feel like an idiot. And then you're like, "Why is my attrition 97%? Because you're being stupid. Stop forcing your reps to do stuff that they don't even know how to do. They don't know anything about what they're talking about. So stop doing that. Give them 3 days, please, to figure out what in the world they're talking about. Send them to my training courses at instantquotetool.com. Let them go through some training. And again, take 3 days because you do want to get them out in the field. If you're a new rep, you do not, I repeat, you do not want to sit and watch my videos for like 18 hours straight before you get out in the field, okay? Watch some of my introductory courses for a couple hours and then go in the field because you don't need to know very much to do a survey, right? So do a survey, that's it. Make it your goal to talk to 20 to 40 business owners and get 20 to 40 completed surveys. That's going to make your list of first prospects, and you're going to follow up with them in a week or 2 and say, "Hey, got some exciting news. So I set next Monday as the launch date for my business. I'm really excited about it. I just want to come back and say I really appreciate the information that you provided to me, and I've got some awesome stuff. So I'd like to, if you're okay with it, I'd love to come back next Monday, schedule like 10 minutes to tell you what I decided to launch and get your opinion about it." Now you've got that connection, that friendship a little bit. Now you can come back and you can sell some stuff, okay? So honest collecting of information. So that's one extreme, you're new. What if you're super experienced and you're like, "James, no offense, but when I walk into a business, I actually like to make money." So yes, I get that, right? So when you walk in, the honest collecting of information is basically just a stepping stone to get to the next thing. You're still really approaching it the same way, but you've got to have some questions that people are going to answer. You have to. Think through, what questions can I ask that people are going to answer? Ask them some questions about their terminal. Do you rent a terminal, lease it, you buy it? Like, tell me about this. Did you get a free one? Like, tell me about the terminal. Questions like that. You got to ask them questions about their pricing. One thing I love to do is to ask the business owner a question that they don't know the answer to. That can be really powerful because if you do it right without annoying them, it can set you apart as the expert because they're like, "Oh, I don't really know." You could say, "Any idea how much your fees dropped when they rolled out the Durbin Amendment a few years back, with the whole check card thing?" And they're like, "What's the Durbin Amendment?" "Oh, well, yeah, I'm sorry. Well, let me tell you about that." So, you can do stuff like that. So use the information, but you have that sincere desire to collect some information about their business. And by the way, you can get general too, and you can just say, "How long have you been in business?" That's a great question to ask. How is the current economy treating you with your business? Is your business cyclical? Does it go up and down, or is it pretty stable? How are things going right now? How's business? Those are all good questions, and it's a sincere desire to collect information from them, and that's step number 2 in creating an opening pitch that always works. I'm going to close it out in the next video, part 3, with the third thing that every opening pitch needs to have if you want it to work.